Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Karina from Diem Thrifts. If you are new here, welcome. I'm a full-time reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. And I know we're already like halfway through September, but I'm going to be sharing my sales from August, kind of how I did over the month, and also highlighting some of my best sales on all the platforms that I sell on. So if you are interested in seeing how I did, stay tuned. So I got kind of a new background for my videos. I am currently in my new office. I have yet to make any kind of like office tour or anything because it is a mad mess in here, and I still want to make it cute and like, you know, get it all together before I show you guys. So you're gonna get some more sneak peeks of it. This is just my inventory, it's nothing really special, but let me just pull up my sales sheet so I can kind of go over my numbers for you guys. August wasn't one of my best months, but I did fairly better than I was doing over the summer months. If you guys have missed any of my other monthly sales videos, you can check those out on my channel. But overall in the month of August, I did about $4,957.31 in sales. Not the best. I was over 5,000, but I had some returns go through, so I had to remove those out of my sales. Kind of a bummer. I was aiming for like 7,000, which is like really high for me. That's not like a normal sales month that I make. I'm usually around like 5,000 to 6,000. So this wasn't super bad, but it also wasn't super great. I am on that like incline of sales right now, so I am doing better. Majority of my sales were made on Poshmark. I did make a few on Mercari. I did like a couple sales on eBay, but not a lot. And then I had one pretty good one on Tradesy, and then a few on the RealReal. I'm not going to talk about every single platform. I'm just going to share some of my highlights with you guys because I think those are the funnest ones to talk about. I'm going to share some of the sales that I made, and then we will get into a little bit of a breakdown of my numbers. I'm going to start with my Poshmark sales because I had most of them on there. If you guys watched my ship with me video, you guys kind of get a feel of what majority of my sales were like. They were pretty low. They were in the like 20s to 30s. So I wasn't making a lot per item, but these that I'm going to share with you are just some of the highlights, some of the more higher price sales that I made. I actually made my highest ever single item sale on Poshmark in the month of August, so that was extremely exciting, and I will be sharing that with you as well. This is in no order, by the way. I kind of just went through my sales and screenshotted as I was going down, but yeah, these are in no order. The first sale that I'm going to share with you guys was this Portland leather mini crossbody tote in cranberry. If you guys are unfamiliar with this brand, it is a company from Portland. They make really high quality leather pieces, and this was actually my first time buying from them. I bought this piece directly from them in like a mystery box, and they do have these available pretty frequently, so if you guys want to check their website, you can check it out. But I did buy a mystery box from them. I got this piece and I got a few other little like leather accessories. I've been able to profit from it. I did buy it with the intention to sell everything, so I wasn't going to keep any of it. But this is the first thing that sold from that bundle, and it sold for $80 minus the Poshmark fee. I earned $64. If you guys ever find any of their totes while you're outsourcing, definitely pick them up. This brand has a really great following, and even if they're pretty worn, even if they are used, they do sell pretty well. The next item is actually another bag, which is very strange for me. I don't pick up bags at all, like ever, but I've been trying to kind of step out of my comfort zone and source more purses, which obviously was paying off because I did sell a few of them. But this one you might have seen in my Plato's Closet haul / tips for selling at Plato's Closet. I picked this up there. It was a New Tags Fry Reed Flap Satchel in Dusty Pink. This got so much attention right away, and it was pretty exciting because Fry is kind of like a hit or miss for me. I know that it does retail for a lot, but like with some of their shoes, they don't necessarily sell for that well. So I was kind of iffy about picking this purse up, especially since I did pay up for it. I think I paid around like $30 for it, but it ended up selling for $120. And after the Poshmark fee, I earned $96. I think I paid like $30 for this, so that's about a $60 profit, and it sold in like a few days, so I think that was a really great investment. If I see things like this again, obviously I'm going to try to pick them up, but was really excited about this sale. The next sale that I'm going to share with you actually came out of my personal closet. This is one of my favorite athletic wear brands. I don't know if I've mentioned it on here before, but it is Set Active. If you guys are not familiar with this brand, I believe they are based in Los Angeles. They're very like popular with influencers, and that's how I learned about this brand. But their sets retail for over $100 for like a matching set of like top and bottom. I purchased this full price from their website like a year ago, and after about a year of wearing it, I decided that I wanted to get rid of it and use that money to buy a different set pre-owned. So now I have about like 3 different sets, and I sold this one for $90. It was the Set Active Sculpt Flex Ribbed V set in Thunder Blue, and let me tell you, their activewear is so comfortable and they're cute because they like match, right? I don't know, maybe it's just like the influencer hype because I see all my favorite influencers wear it, so then like I want to get it. But this was actually the only set that I bought like straight from their website. Everything else I've bought like on Mercari or Poshmark, and I now own 3 sets and they're just amazing. But yeah, I sold this without any intention to like profit from it, but just to get some money back so that I could buy a different set. After fees, I earned $72, and I think I paid like over $100 for it, so I actually lost money in this, but in my mind, I'm just using it to like buy another set, so it's kind of like I'm using that same initial investment to just get something new. Hopefully that makes sense. I know I was rambling a little bit, but if you ever find this brand, even if you only find like one piece from it and not necessarily a matching set, definitely pick it up because it will sell so fast. Okay, this next sale was my highest sale ever that I've ever made on Poshmark, so it was really exciting, and it was another bag. It was actually this Gucci black GG canvas baby diaper bag, and I actually got this from my consignment client. And it's so funny because I wasn't originally going to take it. I was going to leave it with her because I thought that there was too much wear on it and I wasn't sure if it was going to be able to sell. She ended up just kind of like throwing it on top of all of the other things that I picked out, and she was like, just try it out, just try selling it. And I was like, okay, I don't have too much experience with luxury stuff, so we'll see how it does. And then it ended up selling for $320 minus the Poshmark fee. I earned $256, and then I split that in half with my consignment client, so I still earned about $125, which is pretty great, especially considering I wasn't going to pick it up, which I know you might be thinking that like, why wouldn't I pick it up? But I don't know, sometimes luxury and like designer intimidates me because I don't really know what I'm looking for, but I was very happy with this, and the customer rated me super quick. That was like another thing that I was worried about, was that like they were gonna try to open a case or something, but they didn't, so very happy about that. The next item that sold is a dress. I got this from my Jomar Advanced CPR pack. If you guys saw that video, I unboxed a bunch of designer stuff. I waited 3 months for that box, but it's paying off. I sold this piece, and this actually had quite a few stains on it. I tried to take the stains out, but a lot of them weren't washing out, so I noted in the listing that it did have marks on it and it probably needed to be dry cleaned or treated a special way, and it ended up selling for $85. I offered a free shipping on that, and I earned $60.55. This next item was actually purchased by one of my subscribers here on YouTube, so first of all, I just want to say thank you for your support, and to remind anybody, if you ever see anything in one of my haul videos or in my closet and you want a deal on it, just message me and I would be more than happy to send you over a discount. But Annie purchased this Lululemon black incognito camo scuba jacket that I actually picked up at Buffalo Exchange. She watched the video and then found it on my Poshmark closet and sent me a message, asked me a message saying if I'd send her a discount, so I did, and I ended up selling it for $76 minus a shipping discount, and I earned $58.34. But it means so much to me when you guys come to my closet and actually buy something from me. It seriously makes me so happy, and I really appreciate your guys' support. Next piece, I wanted to highlight this because I actually got this for free. I got this in my merch unboxing, and I know we're not going to talk about it, something that I want to leave in the past, but actually a lot of you guys said that this piece wasn't gonna sell, or that it like wasn't a good piece. But I ended up selling this New Tags Good American maroon velvet bodysuit for $67. This was a full price sale. After fees, I earned $53.60. So that, I think, is a pretty good sale, especially for something that you got for free, right? Good American is hit or miss. I feel like their bigger sizes, the plus sizes, and especially like their jeans do pretty well. Their activewear and some of the other stuff is kind of a miss for me, and I tend to avoid those things, but definitely jeans and definitely plus size are things that I like to pick up. The next sale is another item from my consignment client, and it is this pair of red bottoms. They are the Bianca patent leather pumps. These sold for $117 minus the Poshmark fee. I earned $93.60. These had a few little signs of wear on them. There were definitely scuffs on it, and I noted that in the listing, so I was getting a few lowball offers on them, but they still sold for a decent price, so I'm very happy about that. I feel like every what sold video I make, I share this brand. It is Show Me Your Muumuu, but I recently went through and relisted all of the Show Me Your Muumuu dresses that I had in my closet because they were all marked down to like $20 or something like that. But I ended up relisting everything, and this one sold for $64. It was the Colette maxi dress. It's like this bright pink maxi halter dress. It sold for $64 minus the Poshmark fee. I earned $51.20. I actually sold another Show Me Your Muumuu dress today, so it must still be wedding season, or people are still like shopping for this style, because the more I relist, the more I sell, which is awesome. But here is your reminder to go and relist all of your sale items. I just saw that Posher VA came out with the relist and delist feature on their extension, which is amazing. If you guys are not already using Posher VA, this is another reason that you should try it out. I've actually been using Vendoo to relist and delist some things just because I like keeping it all on the same platform. If you do use Vendoo, then you know what I'm talking about. You can also do this with List Perfectly, but I found that it takes a way more time to relist and delist on List Perfectly than it does on Vendoo. I haven't tried out the Posher VA feature yet, but I'm really excited to see how it compares. But let me know if you guys have used it before. But if you guys want to try out Posher VA and check out all these new features that they're busting out, you can use my code Diem for 20% off your first month. I promise you, you will not regret it. I've seen some other like sharing services and like VA services that cost an arm and a leg, and Posher VA is honestly very reasonably priced for what it does, especially now that they're adding new features on it. So definitely check it out. There will be a link down below in my description box, and I will stop jabbering about it now. The next dress I'm going to talk to you guys about, I just wanted to throw it in because I feel like when I picked this dress up and I shared it with you guys in a haul, I was talking about how this brand doesn't do well for me and how it doesn't sell. Well, it's sold and I'm really happy, and I just wanted to like keep you guys updated on it. But the brand is Dress the Population, and this was the Ramona gown, and I believe I picked this up at Buffalo Exchange as well. This sold for $59 minus the Poshmark fee, and I also offered a shipping discount of $2.46. I earned $44.74 after fees. Alright, now we're gonna move on to the sales that I made on Mercari. This first one is probably my favorite sale that I've made on Mercari lately, and this was actually a dress that I picked up in a 3 for $25 sale on Poshmark. The seller didn't know what brand it was, so they priced it pretty low because it didn't have any tags in it. I did a quick Google image search on the dress when I saw it in their Poshmark closet, and it pulled up as House of CB. So I bought it, I checked the RN number, and it matched. And it was this House of CB Aisha strapless bandage mini dress, and it is gorgeous. It sold for $98 on Mercari. On Mercari, I typically offer free shipping, so I paid shipping out of pocket, but after the selling fee and the processing fee, I earned $85.06. So from going to about $8 to $85, that's a pretty good flip, and I am obsessed with House of CB lately. I've been selling a bit of it just because I've been looking for it a little bit more. Definitely pick this brand up if you find it. My next Mercari sale was a pair of Doc Martens. I did pick these up at Plato's Closet, and these sold for $80. These sold in like a day. These sold pretty quick. They were the Doc Martens black 29.76 Chelsea boot. They sold for $80. Okay, I actually charged the buyer for shipping for shoes, anything heavy, anything that would not be first class, I charge shipping for. So the buyer paid shipping and I earned $69.38 after fees. This last sale is kind of funny. I actually switched from a Dymo 4XL label writer to a Rollo thermal printer recently, and so I didn't really have any use for the Dymo anymore, so I decided to sell it. And I posted it on Mercari. It sold pretty quick. It sold for actually $166. Buyer paid shipping and I earned $144.29. I actually received my Dymo as a gift a few years ago, so that's pretty much all profit. It actually all paid for the Rollo anyway. But if you guys are using a Dymo, you need to make the switch. You need to switch over to a Rollo. It is just so much more user-friendly. It is so much easier to use, and I just feel like it's the better option out of the two. So here's your sign to go sell your Dymo and buy a Rollo instead, especially because they're coming out with the wireless version, which is amazing. I wish I had waited for that one, but yeah, definitely make the switch. You won't regret it. The last sale that I'm going to share with you is actually on Tradesy. I cross-list everything that I sell onto Tradesy. That doesn't mean I make a whole bunch of sales. If there's like a secret to Tradesy, let me know, because I don't know what it is. I make like one sale a month, but it's usually like over $100. In August, I made this sale. It was a Ted Baker black fringe detail jumpsuit. It sold for $101. Minus the fees and everything, I earned $78.99, which isn't bad. Buyer pay shipping and all of that, but I don't have too much experience on Tradesy. I've only sold like a few things on there. If there is a way to like boost sales on there, let me know, because I have no idea. I just list it and kind of forget it until something sells and I have to delete it or whatever. So that is it for all of my sale highlights that I made in August. Now I kind of just want to go over some of like the breakdowns for my numbers. So like I said earlier, I made $4,957.31 in total sales on all platforms. $4,008 of that was made on Poshmark. So you can see that majority of my sales and majority of my focus is on Poshmark. It's always kind of been like that. I have started cross-listing a little bit more. I hired a VA to help me cross-list all of my listings onto every other platform out there. So we'll see how that changes my numbers. My average sales margin for August was approximately 56.23%. I don't really care too much about profit margin. For me, I'm more focused on like the average profit per sale. So my average profit in August was $21.61. That definitely went down from July when it was $25.82. That is something that I'm trying to focus on this month. So far this month, my average profit is higher. It is at 27. Which still isn't that high. I know that I just have way too many things that are priced really low that I don't have a huge profit margin on. So that is something that like in the future I kind of want to move away from those lower profiting items. It's just kind of hard, right? When you see something that's like an easy flip that might not flip for too much, it's just kind of hard for me to walk away from that. Anyway, my average sales price also went down last month. In July, it was at $42.63 and it went down in August to $38.43. So that's definitely something that I am working on again this month. It has gone up since then. I feel like August was just like a weird month. Even though my sales were higher, like my profit per item and like the average sales that I was making, they weren't super high. I sold about 130 items in August, which is way more than what I did in July. So yeah, even though I sold more things and I made more, it was less profit per item. But that's kind of all that I have to share with you guys on my August sales. It wasn't super exciting. I know I was aiming really high and I didn't get there. I don't think I'm gonna get there this month either, but we'll see. Going into Q4, I think that my sales will get a little bit better. My daughter's also gonna be starting school next month, so I'll definitely have more time to focus on reselling and hopefully get that number up a little bit higher. So let me know down below, how was your August sales and what are your sales goals for September? I will see you guys next time. Bye.